he's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Now here's Lillard. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
Pinagpapalit-palit ko lang para may laman.
The fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away.
Wala naman akong sana bayaran ko na yung utang ko sa'yo. Wala naman
I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that
be
sweet?
Wala naman akong pera, hindi naman ako magastos, diba? Alam mo naman yun.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack.
Hindi ako yung parang si Macho na kahit wala akong pera, pili pa rin ako ng bili.
Sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Out to the right wing. And here's Marshall from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot. And with perfect timing, swats it away.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Kayang depensa ni Davis yan.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Lillard from outside. And Lively pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Irving against Trent. Davis in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Antetokounmpo. And Davis can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd and talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Davis looking for an opening. Now Lively. Good on the bucket.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
Bucks trail by 6. Kuzma outside. Fires it up. It's in the short one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Lillard outside. And the 3-ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Lillard with the bucket.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Lillard against Irving with the drive. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And he converts the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Davis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
The Bucks trail. Trent with it, and that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Davis. Over Giannis. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mavericks on D. Giannis high post. Davis is there. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Out to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Lopez outside. Drills it from outside.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA 3, and now that's where he's a threat.
Lively a screen on Lillard. Irving passes to Marshall. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's been rough in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Paldo, go.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
Charging nga eh.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You gotta acknowledge the effort being put in.
Di mo alam kung paano mo didepensahan eh, no? Maguguluhan ka talaga eh. Yan, di ko rin madidepensahan yan. Tignan mo.
Here's Irving.
Di ba?
Irving's got it all
Kahit anong
gawin.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
A lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside.
Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Inside. It's
to
the paint.
Kailangan talaga ng Lakers si AD. Kung healthy lang siya.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Bakit?
And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 6.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. On its way from Irving for 2. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks.
So yung babantay kay AD, si Boozer naman. Hindi naman kasi sino.
Trailing by 2. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Second team foul. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Spins Dinwiddie and finished off by Lively.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Outside Porter.
Bilis si Porter.
Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. A shot, no good. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The Bucks trail.
Okay, meron passing sobra nung sa huli ko. 1 to 77.
We've got Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince is out there at Porter. And it's Green, and it's Sims in at the 5, down low.
Inside, Portis knows exactly
what
to do and wins that joust.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Rollins.
Christie against Prince. Christie the pass to Dinwiddie. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from
Sa
last year's
NBA, hindi
campaign.
mo kailangan magaling ka talaga eh. Basta mabilis ka
Leading the
tumakbo.
league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
Yun ang
He didn't
kailangan
miss
mo
many
rito eh.
easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as
Oo,
well.
di ba?
What a
Mukha
fantastic
naman takbo sa
percentage.
buong ring.
The Bucks making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. And here's Washington outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. From deep, Green. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Christie. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's the screen, and the wide-open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line.
You
Somebody's got
Prosper.
a shadow him out there.
Prosperous.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Gafford. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to
Kahit anong
describe
post
him
mo,
that
di
way.
na mababalik yun.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Ayok.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Christie kicks to Gafford. Pass to Washington. Here's Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie. And that one is hammered home.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can
Hindi
make
na ako
plays
nahirapan sa
above the
tatlong
rim.
laro natin.
To the middle. Here's Rollins. And slam dunk by Rollins.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Rollins.
Hindi na siya sa Lakers.
Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Rollins.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect
Oh,
spot,
dito.
Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Sobrang
Really
cute
not
nito.
enough help there. Lack
Kataba
of
nito.
communication on the backside.
Free throw drops
Kung
for
ano ang
Rollins.
lagi pa sumahan si Kuya James sa atin, lagi niya sasabihin, kit
We're
nito,
playing host to
nito.
Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Christie the pass to Washington.
Inom ka doon, kayo.
No good on the 3.
Bawal lang uminom eh.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Porter finds Portis. Here's Sims. Outside Porter. From deep, Green.
Boom!
Christie with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Prosper. Here's Washington, and he uses the glass on the lane. Washington's got his first points in
Sorry,
this one.
sorry, sorry.
Those
Napapapos
defenders
kasi
just
ako pag
a
ganun.
little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Nice shot by
Di na
Portis.
poster pero natin. Ay, di. Hindi na natin. Sorry malaman eh. Layup.
To keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Here's Prosper. Over in the corner, Washington. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Labo ng mata niya, nakasalam.
Pass to Prosper. Pocket 6. Here's Dinwiddie. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Prosper. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. And here's Green outside. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
There's a good screen. Down low. Second chance at it. And it's Gafford's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love the show of tenacity on the drive. Porter Jr.
Grabe, ayoko ng ganitong laban kasi hanggang huli to.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Dinwiddie. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Christie driving to the basket.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Porter inside. Dinwiddie covering. On the wing, Green. Pass to Rollins. Back to Green. Shoots over Washington. And it's Green missing.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Christie can't make it.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Kailangan spot lang tira nito. Di pwede yung parang Jalen Bronson.
I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Dinwiddie against Porter. Nice move. Here's Christie.
Pasok yan.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. Genuinely the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal
kasi yung coach, kasi yung coach. Mahilig matalin.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking and the game continues. Taking a look here at some numbers for Damian Lillard.
Ay, hindi. Magano ka yate. Punta ka sa ibang bansa. Ganun naman ginagawa nila.
Top 20 in points per game.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage
last season. Oo, kasi lahat pupuntahan ka. Hindi mo wala kang peace.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Ay, yung mga normal lang. Oo, pwede.
Always want to see the best in the league healthy. Davis out
si LeBron,
there
di ba? Lahat saan siya pupunta, may bodyguard siya.
Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And here's Marshall from the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Lillard. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Pero mas gusto ko yung Portland Lillard. Malakas mo sa mag-dress yun. Nag-4 shot talaga nun.
And here's Giannis. 8 points for him. And
grabe defense ni over the top.
Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Sabi ako ta. Kasi yung beat niya at the top.
But he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Rollins checked in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Davis. Here's Davis knifing inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They're up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Ito, yung full piece na box.
Ito yung di ba? White rabbit.
Yung that. Yung parang white rabbit.
Kita na white rabbit, nougat yun eh. back mo.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Sabi ang tigas. May mga Taiwanese.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I
gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards, consuming this game.
But do they have the personnel? And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading.
And that's all for us.
Okay. Wala pa siyang actual na picture. Nilabas 2K25, nasa Lakers. Okay.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Giannis. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Hardy. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Davis. Pass to Hardy. Back to Davis. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Outside, Davis. Offensive rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. The quick look, no good that time. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first.
Puti lang siya, no?
Nope. Oh.
Follow the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Rollins is checked in.
Number 13,
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Trent. Dallas moving the ball around. Fires for 3. Thompson misses. Bucks trail by 3. Trying to get open is Lopez.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. Thompson for the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 9.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Coaches often talk about building a wall to try to stop the Greek Freak. And that time, that wall wasn't strong enough.
Pass to Davis. Count that one. Davis has got 21.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Davis inside. Giannis is there. Hardy passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He's got 18.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Stripped away. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
No glory.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Kyle Kuzma. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Davis finds Thompson. And here's Hardy. And Davis wide open. He shoots. They get the rebound. Marshall passes to Davis. Marshall sets a screen for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And fighting through the foul that time as AD was able to put that shot up.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardy. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis high post. Gafford's there. Here's Rollins. He's got 5. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Grabe, nakakatakot si AD sa bayon.
Outside, Davis takes it inside. Giannis with some nice D. Bucks have gone 5-9 field goal attempts since halftime. Rejection by Gafford. They get it back from deep. Trent. The Mavericks pull it in.
Wala talagang ambag to sa team na to.
On the wing, Thompson.
Diba? Wala talaga tong ambag sa team na to. Si Garrett Trent. Uisip para sila ni Kuzma. Diba? Tingnan. Ang naglaro yan. Magaling pa si Ricochet. Puta, diba, pre? Oh?
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down.
Di nga kaya ni Giannis eh. Step up, bro. Di nga kaya ni Giannis si AD. Diba? Step up, motherfucker.
He has played Brent various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So, 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is. Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. Now Dinwiddie. He's got 6. One-on-one fast break. Here's Trent. Nifty move.
Putang ina mo.
2 points on the layup.
Sabi hindi mo papasok yan. Simple ng tira na yun. Tao sa totoong buhay, masasot ko yun.
Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Here's Davis. Solid play on the block, and that one's good. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races. Man, they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis.
Davis
is on like this. There's really not much you're going to be able to do about it.
Okay lang kung hindi niya ma-depensan si AD, kaso hindi rin siya maka-opensa kay AD.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Brook Lopez 3rd, 4th Anthony Davis.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second
Paano
half.
pa kung sa Denver napuntahin si dalawa sila na yung...
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Getting ready for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Najee Marshall. Exum, he's checked in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Lillard with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 23 points.
I like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
Diba? Ano sinabi ko? Diba sinabi ko eh? Diba? Kabisado na kita eh. Kabisado na kita. Ayaw mong nalalamangan ka. Babawi rin yan. Babawi rin yan. What did I tell you?
To be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the
Feeling ko 10 points lang si Lawrence dito. Pag nilaro tayo, 100 ka na, 10 points lang siya. Sobrang hirap shoot eh. Sabi ko, Lawrence, bawal mag-3 sa 25.
Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Exum. In the corner, Irving with it. Oh, good on the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard from outside cranes the three-pointer. 28 points for him.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have
Itras ka din.
Washington with the screen on Lillard. Here's Irving.
Galing.
Irving's got 7 points.
My coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Surveying the D. He takes it in. Count that bucket. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Irving. To the wing on the left. Baseline J on the way. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Christie against Porter. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With some changes. Caleb Martin comes in for Christie. It's Thompson in for Dante Exum. Irving with it. Lillard picks him up. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 15 points in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland. 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And it's Washington missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Following
Grabe naman tumalong galit ba yun?
That game is the first and last of their homestand. Irving dishes to Thompson. Thompson with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And stolen by Portis. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him. Thompson finds Irving. No good from outside. On the wing, Porter. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Mavericks. He has been a determined... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Green is out there with Portis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Porter. And it's Sims into the center filling out the middle. Nice shot by Portis.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Washington kicks to Irving. With some arc. Bucket is good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
And that one's good by Porter.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Gafford screen on Lillard. Pass to Gafford. Here's Thompson, guarded by Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Trent's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Damian Lillard. Thompson for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Trent against Thompson. The offensive rebound. Sims. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Trent from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Part of playing with Trent is you got to set him up. He's so good shooting it off the catch.
In the corner, it's Martin. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Thompson from long range. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist in the game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Iba naman kasi yun, di ba?
some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Caleb Martin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks.
Pangina, pre, di naman gumagano'n si AD.
They're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 22.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
Here's Irving driving inside.
Grabe, Ling.
Working them at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Grabe kaya papagtalo dyan sa box na yun. Nakakasar eh. Nangirita ako eh.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Lillard against Davis. Pass to Washington. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by Washington.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving can't hit. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Driving in. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Davis with it. Lillard picks him up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is. And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. A three-pointer is right on target.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Lively. Lively sends a screen for Davis. Outside Irving. Launches it. Thompson right side. 6 to shoot. Lively with it. Dallas moving it around. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 27 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Kasi hindi magaling mag-press dito.
Like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Davis against Giannis. Davis, the pass to Irving. Three-pointer.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area, especially as a shooter.
Here's Porter.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
And stolen by Lillard. To tie it up. Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Second free throw, no good. The Mavericks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. They get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop.
Yes, sir.
There's the length from Kevin Porter. Doing it, guys, defensively.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's the drive. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Lillard from outside. It's good from long range. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And they get it, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Thompson dishes to Davis. Clock at 4. Back to Thompson. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Irving finds Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
It's stolen by Davis. Now the Mavericks moving it up.
Hindi nabibitawan talaga yun pag tumatakbo. Nang pagmagaling defender, magaling si AD.
Yeah, whether it's the teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Thompson outside.
Yun.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 41.
A league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
Irving against Lillard. Antetokounmpo.
Yes, sir.
That one's good. Lillard.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Davis with a screen on Lillard. Irving from long range. Pass to Washington. Here's the 3. Kyrie Irving. And that's good. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
And he recovers it. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Thompson outside. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Offline with his 3. Antetokounmpo against Lively. Pass to Porter. It counts.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Irving passes to Davis. And finish off.
Let's give that away now.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. The basket there was big.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Money!
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis, step it up in a big way.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3, misses the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
6 seconds left in the game. Lillard misses, and Jason Kidd is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
They need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You could bet that's what the...
Good! Another from 3.
The team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Here we go. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Thompson finds Irving. Over Porter. Here's Davis. And Antetokounmpo with the block. Thompson passes to Irving. Liveliest screen on Lillard. No good from Irving. Bucks leading by 3. Lillard left side. Tries again. Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the hustle points.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
And Davis, here we go. Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving dishes to Thompson.
Sinawi lang yung puntos ko ng ganun-ganun kabilis.
From deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Giannis. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Garrett Lively did not like that.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo there, dicing up the D with the ball control.
And it's the Bucks on the break. There's Giannis taking flight.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
On the wing, Thompson fires from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Davis. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And he gets it back. Outside Irving. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Irving against Lillard. Lively a screen on Lillard. And it's Irving missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Kept alive. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Second shot opportunity. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lillard's got 44.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Davis, the pass to Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Lillard missing.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And Davis sends it back. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so the Bucks take the win.
Oh,
they escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
43 points si AD. 44 si Lillard. 43 din, pare sila ni AD. 36 points si Thompson. 12 na 3 points. Grabe. 30. Grabe.
Sino yung isang 30?
Kyrie.
Yung iba talaga yung walang...
Grabe, muntik ka na dun.
Muntik na nga eh.
Ano na muntik?